Green Lantern won off the because how do you state within the actual thing when you commentating the characters that the Omnitrix literally has a thing where Ben won't die, but literally within the fight you make it where the Omnitrix is not is non-essential and basically take away that whole statement. Then on top of that, how you have Green Lantern go back in time against Alien X, a character we know for a fact that literally would have stopped Green Lantern from doing that. Unless you're gonna argue that Alien X would have never did that. Don't you do that? Don't you do that?
Come on, Joe.
Would he
talk to him?
Would Ben?
Yes.
Ben probably. Like, if we're talking about older Ben, then yeah, he's doing that. But younger Ben, I don't think he'd know how to do that yet.
That's the problem. If we're doing it, I'm going off of the fact that he has alien, even though they show kid. I'm going off the fact that it's Alien X. So I'm going off of teenage Ben. You're not about to sit here and argue with me and say, "Oh, kid Ben versus." First of all, let's start off with that. You give a kid Ben versus Green Lantern. Off rip, it's a nerf for Ben. You're basically saying Green Lantern can't take on no other version than Ben, which I will hold firm to that one. Which version of Ben is Green Lantern beating? Kid version, yes. Those 10 aliens, yes, he's beating, but he ain't beating nothing past that.
I said Green Lantern. Yeah, I'll give you Green Lantern, but that's not even.
Like I said, against kid Ben versus Green Lantern, yes, I'll give it to Green Lantern. After that, I'm not giving it to Green Lantern at all.
Nah.
Which version of Ben is Green Lantern beating? Alien on Force? Because he's still not being Omniverse version.
Nah, I don't think he beats. Not as a Green Lantern. Not as Green Lantern. Actually, he might, but it's a specific Green Lantern. And I can't even remember that. I don't remember the issue for that one.
This nigga don't even know. Anyway, yeah. So Screw Attack is coming back.
I just don't remember.
So honestly, even though we hate Screw Attack, we love to hate Screw Attack because they spark good debates and conversations in the community.
Or on the flip side, they have the stands of the verse, and some of the fans of the verse thinking their character hits way above a certain level than they should.
And it sparks conversations. I think it's good.
Yeah. It forces everybody like, okay, so where do you want to put this character at? They start the conversation, then it's just where the fandoms go in at.
Do have some kind of like new news. If y'all remember Kyle Rittenhouse, he posted a message saying that he's not supporting Trump this year.
Kyle Rittenhouse. Who's
okay.
That just sounds familiar.
The white boy that went on that little spree when they were doing those Black Lives Matter riots and was shooting people in the road.
Oh wow! I didn't remember him. Oh, he's not supporting Trump because I guess he don't like how Trump handled it this time around.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't like how Camilla had, out of all people, Megan had. Let's topic for another day.
Also, some news for gamers. SAG Artifa is on strike, and that's another one of. Hold on, I'll just pull it up.
Yeah, I was gonna ask who are they? What games do they? Have?
About a whole bunch of game companies and employees are holding a strike because video games. The problem is with AI and video games, especially for voice actors.
Yeah.
They're going through a situation to where their
Image and likeness.
their voices and their likeness can be used in games, and that's making it easier for companies to cut costs if they use AI. So now
they're
strikers
unionizing. Or they're
are
doing
unionizes. So games like Wolverine
Mhm.
is going to be delayed, and there's some other games too.
That's not the only reason why they're unionizing.
Oh, talk about it.
So, contrary to popular belief, a lot of game devs actually get paid way less than what most people think. Starting out, they get paid way less. Example, right? So, there is a popular hacker goes by the name of Pirate Software on YouTube. He used to work for Blizzard. On one of his videos, he literally told you how much he got paid starting out. He made $10.
Wait, World of Warcraft Blizzard? I'm sorry,
Yes.
late.
Yes. World of Warcraft Blizzard. He worked for that company. He got paid $10. If he was on night shift, he got paid $10.50.
Nah.
Okay.
So you got to think about it, right? Most people don't know what game devs do and how much work that takes. Getting paid $10 to basically look at code for 8+ hours and fix it a day, that's bullshit. He's getting paid less than minimum wage for a skill that most people can't even do.
Yeah, no. Looking at code and fixing it, that takes a lot of effort, time.
I ain't gonna say tell you I can do that, but I can't, and I won't.
Like most people can't do their job. And he literally did the math. He literally on the stream said, "Yeah, I got paid $10.50 when I was on night shift. When I went to day shift, I got paid $10 flat." He said, "Yes, please unionize. Get paid what you're worth."
Yeah, because that shift and stuff like that. That's why I'm partly a night shift worker.
But I do have the list of companies that's affected: Activision, Blind Light LLC, Disney, EA, Firmo Interactive, Insomniac, Llama Productions, Take-Two, VoiceWorks, and WB.
Oh, you know what you just said?
You talking about the hacking that's been going around?
No. About the actors' strike.
Oh.
Ruff, you know what you just said? You know what you just listed?
What?
All the game studios that don't pay their workers shit. And people already have issues with majority of those game company studios any fucking way.
I got called time out.
So you just called out basically every shitty game studio.
Basically.
Yeah, basically. Even though I'm playing in NCAA right now, I even tell you that.
Especially EA. There's no reason why EA went from greatness back in the day to this bullshit they're giving us now.
Listen, I got my college football. I'm happy right now.
Fuck that.
Wow.
No, don't you?
Microtransactions in every fucking game, not needed.
Yeah, microtransactions is bullshit.
On top of that, it's not even realistic microtransactions. It's, oh, we're trying to milk you dry. But then you have a game like Warframe that's been out for 8 fucking years and is doing very fucking well, and all microtransactions in Warframe is literally cosmetic.
Talk to him.
Or let's look at the first Descendant, relatively recent, free-to-play game. Oh wait, all my microtransactions in this game, fucking cosmetic. Literally, you pay for cosmetics. And since it's a grindy game, you can pay to speed up the process of the grind. That's it. That's all you're doing. Nothing more, nothing less.
Oh, so the same thing that gotcha games do.
Yeah, basically.
Yes.
That's not good.
Except, no. Except Gotcha games be pricey as shit. Y'all haven't played the first Descendant, and I know you damn sure y'all haven't played Warframe.
I played Warframe.
It's a difference. Warframe is dirt cheap.
Yeah, I played Warframe in college. It wasn't for me.
Warframe's cosmetic transactions weren't expensive. They were dirt cheap. So you can't say it's not fucking good. No. Bro, $10.
Oh no. It just went for me.
Stretches far. Very far.
And I remember Warframe because I got it for free. Because on my had it with the Ultimate Pass. I got it for free.
Only thing is, it's a game of grind, but people like it. So I'm not saying it's for everybody. No, I'm just saying, hey, you have 2 free-to-play games that are pretty much the same, and the only transactions in the games is to either speed up crafting processes, which really isn't that crazy because it's literally the longest thing I've seen was like, what, 3 days?
3 days is fucking insane.
Yeah. Better than me, boy. I got no.
I hate games that use real time to manage shit. Let me play my fucking game.
But everything outside of that is literally just cosmetic. Oh, you want this cosmetic? Here you go. You can just pay like $2 and some change, and you can get this much. That you can buy all these cosmetics.
Zerker, I do have some news for you. Eminem's 12th studio album, Death of Slim Shady, Coup de Gras, has debuted at #1 on Billboard's Top 200.
Yeah, it's a fuck. People have been judging it at. People have been looking at it different. The song is not meant to be looked at musically. It's an art piece. If you looked at any of older Eminem's albums, musically they were okay. But if you looked at it as a form of art and concepts, they were fucking flawless. This is a concept. What have people been saying for the last several years? Oh, we want some shady. We want some shady. This entire album is showing you why you don't want some shady, why he shouldn't come back. That's literally the whole concept of this album. It's a concept album, which he's done before. And all of his concept albums are fucking great. But again, you know,
son of a bitch.
You can't force people to understand something their feeble brains can't comprehend.
I honestly no. Honestly, I was like, okay, cool. I haven't listened to. I mean, honestly, I haven't listened to it yet.
To be honest, I listened to a few songs off the project, and that whole like rant he went on saying like he's showing people why you don't want Slim Shady back. I think we are past the point of looking to try to cancel Eminem or anything of that sort. Like, honestly, some niggas like Eminem, some niggas don't. Nobody's really trying to cancel Eminem, bro.
All it is Gen
it's not even Gen Z. Every time
even...
I see online with Eminem and his goddamn album, I don't see no one saying let's cancel Eminem. I see everyone saying we don't give a fuck.
No, I seen a few. I seen like one. If I'm being honest, I seen one. It was the chick. She was like, "Yo, it's no. We should cancel him for this and that and the third." I was like, nobody really cares at this point.
That's not the whole point of why I was saying cancel Eminem and why he was saying that. You got to take a trip to the past. Okay, remember how when Eminem first came out, everyone wanted all his shit gone because he was Slim Shady and Slim Shady said reckless shit? All right, cool. So what would happen if he gave people what they wanted and brought Slim Shady back and just started coming after everybody because the fuck of it? So he's not talking about people right now saying cancel him. No, that would be the direct reaction and consequence if M gave them what they wanted. He would be canceled. And there's a song directly talking about it and mentions it. You see, you happy now? You got what you wanted? That's M talking to Slim saying, oh, you're finally happy that you pissed everybody off and now they're coming after us.
As a grown man, that shit just feel cringe.
That's the point. That's the whole point he was making. Like, the shit Slim Shady said was cool back in the day, but if you try to do it now, it's cringe as fuck. That's his whole point. That's why the whole album is literally him telling people why Slim shouldn't come back. That's the whole point of Death of Slim Shady.
Yeah, y'all ate that shit up, even though it's cringy, like you said. Y'all ate that motherfucker up. Y'all was like, oh, he's back. I've seen so many of y'all Eminem fans be like, oh, he's back. He's back to how he used to be.
Wait. On top of that, there's an extra layer. He's also directly attacking the ones who would use his music, because if everyone loves to say Eminem doesn't do shit for the rap culture, but he definitely does, just niggas don't pay attention. He's using his music in that album to expose the people in his fan group that don't belong. He's literally... He's exposing the ones that shouldn't be there. Because Eminem literally loves rap. He is hip-hop culture. He's been a part of hip-hop culture. You can't sit here and deny that. Yes.
So, what demographic of Eminem fans are you talking about that you're saying he's getting rid of?
The hidden racists, if you want to be honest. The white boys who pretty much will listen to Slim Shady and be like, that's how I feel about insert whatever group here. And it was like, you do realize that I actually like rap and I like the people I'm with, and all of my friends who do rap are my friends for a reason, right? So your whole racist ideology with this shit doesn't work, because hip hop was created by this group of people. You don't need to be in my fan base. He's getting rid of the stands and the racists. Which is why this album is a fire concept album. Musically, it's okay.
So, do you consider yourself a stan?
No, I've always been an Eminem fan.
Wondering why I saw you.
I've always been an Eminem fan, but I will say the only thing I wish he would have brought back from Shady was his flows. Because Shady had a certain bop to him that was like, yeah. Current Eminem was like, I don't like this choppy flow. It's weird. I wish he would go back and pick up the Shady flow, but not the Shady mentality. Slim Shady has some nice flows. That shit had a little bop and groove to it. Which, if you listen throughout the whole fucking album, you'll see when he starts using different flows and not that same stuttery, choppy, forced chop flow. That shit vibes. And then he ruins it with that choppy ass flow he does. That's my only thing. I wish he would just go back to the Shady flows. That's it. That's all I want. You give me Shady flow and Shady pockets, I'm cool. I am cool. All I care for. Make the music, bring the musicality back into your songs. That's all I want.
Okay, so speaking of a rap, who's the best rapper listed? Cam, Styles P, Benny Siegel, or T.I.?
I don't know. Half them niggas are.
Who picked this list?
Shamar.
Who the fuck is listening to Benny Siegel?
I don't even know who Benny is.
I don't know who Benny Siegel is either.
Respect to Benny
Benny
Siegel.
Siegel is a rapper?
Respect to Benny Siegel. But who?
Yo, who the fuck is this nigga?
Yo, can you bring the stream up on Discord?
Oh, got you. Yep.
Oh, you're streaming.
Yes, sir.
He's on Twitch.
Twitch and YouTube.
Yep.
Since we not bad
snap.
kids anymore. Where? Oh, here.
Cause only person I know on that list is T.I. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Everybody else.
Honestly,
No, I know Cam. I ain't gonna say Cam. I know Cam.
All right, let's
I'm just
try.
trying to think of a Cam song. I'm just trying to think of a Cam song that I know for a fact.
Benny C.
Hell no, I wasn't listening to this man.
Let me see another song. Gotta know one song by the nigga. Oh yeah, I do know this song. I know the beat.
I don't know this song at all. He a random to me. I'm being honest.
Yeah.
He a random to me.
Jamar pulled up a list of like niche rappers.
Outside of one, everyone knows who T.I. is.
You should know who Styles P is and Cam.
I don't know who Cam or Styles is. I'm being honest.
Cameron?
Cameron is crazy.
Cameron?
Oh, Cameron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know Cameron.
And you know Styles P.
Yeah, not ringing the bell.
Nope.
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 Nope. Nope.
Damn. He was with
Cameron's the only one.
He was with Rough Riders. This one. Yeah. Whoa! YouTube. I'm sorry, but this is on YouTube. To be fair.
Crazy.
Yeah, never heard of it. Styles is never heard of him.
Well, I'm just gonna assume you're gonna give it to T.I. T.I.P.
Yeah.
To anime news, the AOT editor gets 11 years for offing somebody.
whoa.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, huh? I ain't know who the big crack guy.
Time out. So what you saying is, Aaron was in his ear.
Fight.
Hey. Nah. Aaron was being an A1 gaslighter. He wasn't saying fight. He said, "Do it, pussy. You ain't gonna do it. You ain't got the balls to do it. You bitch made. You ain't."
Editor sign. They laughing at you. They still talking about the ending. Do it. You won't.
Do it. Get your get back, gang.
Get your get back. You gonna let them do that to you? And the manga you worked on?
I'm curious about this. So the DC has a hard reboot coming to comics and movies.
Bruh. Oh, so y'all haven't? Yeah, it's a hard reboot. The hard reboot for the comics and for the
I know the movies,
and
but
for the animated universe.
Oh, the animated universe. Okay.
Yeah, the animated universe got a hard reboot. The Crisis on Infinite Earths was a hard reboot.
Yeah.
You know something? You know what I noticed?
What?
Why these comics always, and I swear it happens, you have different runs of different continuities of different heroes, right? Then you have a multiverse of madness type deal. Then it's a reboot. Then you do it again. Then multiversal shit happens. Then you do it again. Then it's a cycle.
You know what's funny?
But that's how you know the eras of comics. Because each era can be defined as a new reboot in how the stories are changed. Because the golden era is different from New 52.
Bro, the new Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman is crazy.
Oh,
for the comics,
that's right. The only character that this probably won't ever apply to is Black Panther. Only character I can think of that reboot really doesn't affect
is who?
Black Panther.
Who the fuck is this nigga talking about? Aren't we talking about DC?
Yeah.
Well, no, his point was in comics in general.
Nigga, everybody gets rebooted. There is no exception to the reboot, nigga. Some stuff stays, some stuff leaves, but nothing stays consistent. There are very few characters that retain memory between reboots, but usually that becomes a plot point.
Because in Infinite Earth Part 3, I saw the clip. Constantine stays with the Spectre. Batman, he's questioning everything that's about to happen because they had to reboot. I ain't gonna spoil it for anybody who wants to see it, but yeah. Basically, the Constantine that's in Infinite in the movies came from the New 52 trying to stop what happened in that verse.
Yeah. But the reason why I was saying that is because most times when a reboot happens, majority of all characters get like a hard factory reset back to base.
Yeah.
New game plus, basically.
Yeah, that's why I was saying that doesn't apply to Black Panther because in every issue of every comic he's ever had is always additive. So everything he's had, he still has, and then whatever new shit he gets, it's added on top of that.
You wanna know how I prove this nigga wrong real quick? Because this nigga is making it seem like Black Panther is like the only nigga that's immune from this shit. Even Deadpool.
I didn't say he was the only. I said he's one of the few.
Debate.
Get my words right.
At what point does where does it ever say Black Panther is not being rebooted?
Never said it does.
So why are you saying it's just an addition?
Because I'll give you a prime example, right? Current issue of Black Panther, he has an anti-magic suit. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
In older comics, in a previous comic before that one, he could teleport. People think he can't teleport no more. No, he still can.
You had me, then you lost me.
What do you mean? That's an ability he had built into his suit, teleportation.
Okay. Oh, okay, cool.
So whatever he had in his previous suits, the new suit has, plus whatever the new suit gets. It's just a continuation. Additive. So whatever previous powers he's had in the past, he still has access to. And to further prove that point, that's why Mjolnir won't hurt him, the Phoenix Force can't hurt him, and Hell Flames cannot hurt him. And that was so when he fought Moon Knight.
It's called comics, my guy.
Because the previous Black Panther Kings, referencing King of Black, because they show you that shit. The first one ran with Odin, Avengers 1000 BC.
This nigga is talking about retcons, not reboots. Two different things.
That wasn't a retcon. No, that's not. It's not a retcon. The first Black Panther was able to use Mjolnir. The current Black Panther, T'Challa, can use Mjolnir if he wants to. That's not a retcon. It's still current. Because when he fought Moon Knight tried to throw Mjolnir at him, and it avoided him. Not a retcon.
Okay. Do you know what a retcon is?
Author does something at some point, and then in the future it changes.
Okay.
That's a little broad. That's a
Okay.
little broad.
So
I know what a retcon is, but that's broad.
That is very broad. But let's narrow this down a little bit, right? So what I mean by retcon is after it was established, that wasn't used again at all, and then it got reestablished again in newer times. Because when it was first established a long time ago, there was a big ass break in between to where Black Panther did not have that ability.
no,
However, with the reboots, he did eventually have the ability. They didn't speak about it, they didn't allude to it, they didn't say anything
No.
about it.
no, because there's a issue. There's many issues where literally, and it's been stated that whatever the previous Panthers could do, he has, and is also reinforced in King of Black. So it was never a retcon. It's just he never really needed to use it.
Okay,
Completely
Zerker.
different.
Okay, Zerker. Let me give you an example. So, in the universe Franklin Richards made, which was a hard reboot to Marvel, did Black Panther have that ability?
Yes.
No, he did
Yes.
not, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Where?
Yes.
Show
He
me.
did.
Show me.
Movies or comics?
Wait a minute. If
What?
they did that in-
What
Wait a
movie
minute.
you know
I was
has
asking a
Franklin
question.
Richards? You're
was
asking a
asking-
question about.
Yes.
We're talking about comics. I didn't say nothing about a
All right,
movie.
my bad. Hey, it was a valid question in my head.
You
But you said
said
what comic?
yes, and then said,
Yes.
"Oh, which one?" There's only one.
I could have sworn there was an animated movie about that shit. I could be wrong.
Not at all.
Nah.
All right, cool.
Marvel, to my understanding, Marvel doesn't have many animated movies out.
It was either animated movie or series, but either way, yes. He's always had it. That's just the thing that Black Panther has. Because it's connected to Bast and the heart-shaped herb. But King and Black retcon the heart-shaped herb, so now he just has that power indefinitely.
Okay.
Hey, I love Black Panther. I gotta learn. I know him very well.
Not well
Hey,
enough.
wait, quick question, because I'm ignorant of this. So, it was my understanding that Black Panther got his power from the plant he ate, not the suit. Because I thought the suit was just, vibranium. I didn't think just a rare metal gave him superpowers.
No, it's the plant.
Oh, okay.
The plant connects him to Bast, which is their goddess, which the fucking, I forget their name, but his female warriors use her name as a swear because they say, I swear to God, but I swear to Bast. Yeah. So Bast has to approve it. And once approven, he now has the knowledge, experience, and whatever they went through to him. So he could use Mjolnir, Hell Flames, because the previous Black Panthers had those abilities, and he gets their combat experience and knowledge on top of it.
Oh, okay. So he's the Avatar, but like Marvel.
Yeah. And if you go to the King of Black series, he now can call upon them whenever he wants, and he doesn't need the heart-shaped herb anymore. So he just has this power now.
So he only ever had it, generally speaking. So Black Panther only ever has to eat the herb one time.
In the past, he has to eat the herb. In current runs, no, he doesn't have to eat the herb no more.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So whatever he's done in the past, he can still do.
To also clarify, because Zerker is obviously misspeaking, right? Each reboot of Marvel characters have fresh stories, backgrounds, and events that happen. However, with the reboot, there's stuff that happens in their timeline that happens the same as other timelines. So some stuff remain. And they sometimes like to stick closer to other things that worked in the past, and other times they try new things. And sometimes if those new things don't work, they get tossed to the side. With that being said, Marvel has had multiple reboots completely and overhauls of characters completely. Black Panther T'Challa has not stayed the same throughout all of these reboots. And all of them weren't just additions, there were subtractions and additions, which is what makes it a reboot. Black Panther before Secret Wars is not the same Black Panther after Secret Wars. Miles Morales before Secret Wars is not the same Miles Morales after Secret Wars. Because the timeline changes and things change in that universe. For example, after Secret Wars, the world completely rebooted and characters from the Ultimate Marvel Universe were now in the regular Marvel Universe, and that also played a role in the timeline and different abilities and things happening, which is why Miles is now in the main Marvel comics, which is pretty much last since Secret Wars. Since then, there have been multiple reboots. Multiple. Which is why I also asked this nigga if it happened in where was it? Heroes Reborn, when Franklin rebooted the timeline, because everything is different every time. Not completely, but it's different. New series coming. A Dragon Yakuza series is coming to Prime. They're diving more into their video game adaptations.
Yeah, what is that, bro? I'm interested, but I am for some reason.
You've never seen the games Yakuza like a Dragon, or like any of the Yakuza games?
Okay, yeah. Okay, gotcha.
They're making a show about it, which I think will probably be good. They did a good job with Fallout, so I'm kind of excited to see. The Joker 2 trailer is out. Y'all got any first thoughts?
Never seen it.
At first, when I heard it was going to be a musical, I was like, no. But actually watching the trailer, I'm like, I'm interested. I'm really interested in it now. Do I think it will be a big success like the first one? No. But I do think it will be a big success.
I want to see it. However, the trailer just confirmed to me I don't want to see it in the theaters.
Yeah.
I'm already against like musicals. I'm not the biggest fan of musicals because I feel like it's always unnecessary when songs are put in.
Yeah.
But the Joker 2, I'm interested in the story. So at least if I get it at home, I can 2 times speed that fucking music. I love music, but I just can't do it in a movie setting.
Right. I'm curious that like the whole Harley Quinn thing, because I feel like she's going to, be off in the movie somehow.
Why you say that?
It's just the dynamic, the way they're pushing him, the way you can see how in the trailer, going off to just strictly the trailer, you can tell we're dealing with a different author. This author, he doesn't care. You can tell like he's embraced what he's become. Because when I be honest with you, when I found out that's not even the Joker that they're pushing, I'm like, no, he really isn't Joker. They said what Arthur Fleck isn't a Joker, but he's going to be the one that's going to bring forth the character that's going to be known as Joker, which is pretty cool to me. But like I said, I'm curious about it. At first, I wasn't with the whole musical thing, but I was like, Like you said, watch it from home. You'd be like, okay, cool. I can skip past the whole musical thing. But it's like, okay, cool. You know, it looks like it's gonna be really good. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah. And we had some new news. Chainsaw Man director Ryu Nakayama left Studio Mappa to start his own production studio named Andraff. What? Andraff.
As a fan of, oh man, how you feel about that?
I don't know. Hold on.
I'm all for people going off and getting their own, like, you know, starting their own company and stuff. But I have nothing wrong with it. But it just goes to show how Mappa, they're a shitty place to work.
Finish your comic first, then you can leave.
But in this situation, it's like the same way. Like, what if he wasn't getting paid the money he just so deserves? Is that the same way?
I have lost way too many goddamn comics. I mean, webtoons and manga due to differences. Okay.
So suck it up.
Suck it up. Finish your current one that everybody loves. Then you can do whatever the fuck you want afterwards. Because guess what? If he leaves, right, and he doesn't have the rights to his manga, that's no more Chainsaw Man. That's no more. You will never get another chapter ever.
But I'm pretty sure he has rights to Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man pretty mid anyway.
So as I'm like, so my thing is, right?
Genji's trash.
If they don't have the rights, bro, thug it out. Finish the goddamn manga and manhwa and webtoon, so we can at least get a completed series, and then you can do whatever the fuck you want afterwards.
Me personally, like I said, I'm not the biggest Chainsaw Man fan, so it's not me vouching for the whole thing at all.
Because it's mid.
Y'all don't read Chainsaw Man, so y'all don't know the Chainsaw Man greatness. So it's understandable.
Who reads mid willingly?
I was about to say something, but I ain't gonna start on JJK.
I knew it.
I ain't gonna do it.
I was going to say that chapter we got today, the best part to me was the ending of the chapter. We'll get to it when we get to the chapter. And over me personally, JJK had the worst chapter this week. Even though I liked it, it still had the worst chapter this week.
Oh, My Hero?
Wait, you didn't like My Hero chapter?
No.
What? We get a chapter and talk about it.
Yeah, I will see y'all in 30 minutes.
All right. Well,
Wait. Did Ruff admit his bias yet?
We talked about it before.
Who
He
said
gotta do it on screen.
who said Ruff was gonna do it on the pod?
Me.
Who the fuck are you?
Hey, I asked him what was the point of that. He said it was more so you, but I had a part in it too, so that's cool. I'll take my part in that. I had to go watch your YouTube. I had to.
Oh yeah, since we didn't get to do our little Bleach segment earlier because
My name is Seven. Who got to play?
of last week, I mean the other day, Bleach Rebirth of Souls gameplay has been released. What y'all thinking? How y'all feel?
From what I saw, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good.
I'm not getting my hopes up. I'm not getting
Zerker,
my
have
hopes
you had a chance to fully see the gameplay? It was 2 trailers.
Not fully. So I'm trying not to get my hopes up yet.
Who's doing the game? Is it Bandai? Say less. I'm up 67 to 24 anyway, so I'm good.
That's a bad sign to me.
I'm telling you, me personally, bro, I do not like Ichigo's theme song. That don't look bad. Oh. Oh, snap. You know? Yeah, it's been bad.
I guess it is bad.
I actually vibe with that. I ain't gonna care. I actually vibe with that.
I'm not gonna get my hopes up.
My problem where it comes to this game is this
Do
trailer.
you want to win? Survival in itself. I want to win. Mother Soul.
There we go.
Now jump into battle. I won't let no one, not anyone. Your powers fall far short.
Oh, the dialogue. Okay. The dialogue.
Unique Zangetsuki action to cut down your opponent's ratio. Cutting down 1 gauge of ratio decreases your opponent's kompaku. Are you ready? After editing your opponent, unleash your key combo and destroy several of your opponent's kompaku. Destroy all 9 of your opponent's kompaku and win the game.
Okay, that's it.
What? Did you really think you could defeat me? Using the spiritual power accumulated while attacking, unleash a special spiritual pressure.
Sinbone Sakura.
It goes.
That's always just gonna be a goated Bankai.
Yeah.
Kageyoshi.
I just like how he says it.
It seems like he fights like Gaara in the Storm games.
Yeah.
Senses on Getsu don't roll off the tongue like everybody else's. It's just as basic as his ability. So, after seeing 2 trailers, what y'all think?
I'm for it. I'm not too against it. I'm for it. I
Zerker,
can
now,
rock with it. I can rock
now I
with it.
heard you saying that you want to keep your expectations low. Something along those lines. What do you mean by that? Zerker? Oh, well, I'll say, I kind of had a problem with this shit.
The dialogue, the whole dialogue thing, kind of.
Oh yeah. The dialogue is like really like choppy, weird, especially for like Byakuya. He's like, your abilities will not. Like old like ported Japanese movie that came to America. You will not stop my Kageyoshi.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, okay, cool, but it reminds me of Jump Force for some reason.
It doesn't remind me of Jump Force, but I just don't like how overly complicated the combat system seems to be.
Yeah, I don't like that whole you destroyed the gauge thing. I don't like
I have
that.
to take down 9 bars. That's kind of crazy, my nigga. 9 bars.
And you don't know how much damage you actually have to deal to get to them 9 bars. So I'm like,
But along with this game, there was like some controversy online because if you know DBZ Zimmerman, he does a lot of like Bleach videos and one of like the main people in the Bleach community, and he's getting hate for like calling people out that weren't Bleach fans and wasn't supporting Bleach for now being on this game. And he also has a problem with a lot of reviewers saying that the fighting system is complicated because they are using the names of things from the actual show, like Reishi and Zenko, like this other shit. Yeah. Zenketsuko, yeah. And he said it doesn't take that long to like read up and understand. I have no problem with them using the words. The battle system seems overly complicated. But then at the same time, this could be a good thing because this isn't like Storm or the Demon Slayer game. Or even Fighters. So it might be different, but I don't know.
It may appear complicated, but it might be actually pretty good.
Yeah, I'll probably have to get it in my hands and like feel around with the controls.
I'm a Storm fan. Like I'm a huge Storm fan, so
I kind of wanted Zerker to be here to give his take. Cause Zerker, you are here.
Yeah, he came back. All
right.
Yeah, my phone died.
So speaking of this Bleach game, it's been a lot of discourse on the internet in regards to Bleach. Do you have anything you want to say about it?
What was the discourse?
So the discourse has been, you know, the YouTuber DBZ Zimmerman. He does like YouTube videos on Bleach and stuff, and it's like one of the biggest creators. So he's getting backlash for people saying he's gatekeeping by getting on reactors and reviewers for being hyped for this Bleach game when none of them were supporting Bleach at all. And we're talking about talking shit about Bleach for years, on top of the fact that people are complaining about the battle system in this game having words and systems in the games named after actual things in the show. So like your Reishi bar and using your what did we say though? Zenkolts. It's a whole bunch of other shit.
Yeah.
Other words that are very particular to Bleach. And he's been saying that people just need to do their research because it's not that hard. It's nothing different from Naruto using chakra.
Ones who shit on Bleach for years are now the same ones who are mad that we get a game and it looks cool. You're stupid. y'all are also the same people who literally was like, "Oh, this is why I ain't got an anime." And then the moment the anime comes back, y'all are on the hype train.
But hear me out, Zerker. Do you know what a Zenkotsu is?
Wait, I texted you that. Oh,
Hold on.
I mean, you said the name right. Holy shit.
Do you know what a Zenkinzoki is? As a Bleach fan?
Sounds familiar.
You know what? Let's do some little research. Zen.
I'll be honest, that's the first I've ever heard of that.
That's the first time I've heard it.
And I
too.
will, but like, I'm that knowledgeable. So I'm not. I'm the big three. I'm more knowledgeable on Naruto than anyone else.
There's a lot of information from Bleach that I literally just don't recall off the top of my head until I like see and hear it. Or you give me something to jog my memory on it.
What the fuck? So it's just a fighting style? The nigga just couldn't say fighting? That is irritating.
That's a nigga moment right there. That's a nigga moment. That's a nigga moment.
That is irritating.
He used the most difficult way to say fighting style.
This nigga said you utilize each character's unique Zenkowski action to cut down your opponent's reishi. Nigga, you could have said fighting style. So simple.
I mean, if they're keeping it accurate to Bleach, then it would make sense.
I get it's accurate to Bleach, but
it's easy to say fighting style.
As a game, and you're doing a gameplay reveal trailer, I don't think it's the place to drop the bigger words. Or if you're going to use the bigger words, explain the bigger words. And I won't even say they're bigger words, they're just foreign words. Just explain it a little bit so it's better for audiences. And I understand Bleach fans have a little chip on their shoulder because every other anime fan has been eating good and enjoying life for the past like 20 years, except for y'all. So I understand the chip on your shoulders to be like, you know, fuck y'all wasn't with us then. What about now? But like, now Bleach is diving into games. Yeah, I ain't been in games in a long time. So
yeah, a bunch of people still on Brave Souls.
Yeah, y'all been on mobile games, so y'all don't know about this PC era gaming. If y'all want to survive,
you do realize anyone who watches anime is probably also a gamer. One.
Yes.
Two.
Okay, never mind. I ain't gonna cut you off. Go ahead.
Two. There's a good chance there's a lot of Bleach fans who was in Dragon Ball tournaments. Good chance. Good chance. So you can't say like the entire fan base is new to games. No.
No. I'm not saying the entire fan base. I'm saying it's a different fan base, because even with games you have to take in the average audience way more into consideration than you do with a show.
So here's my thought on it, right? They're not going for the average audience, which is cool, right? They're going for the hardcore. They're going for the people who stuck by them for all those years, right? Which is not a bad thing. There's many different game studios who've done the same thing from tabletop on over, and their loyal fan base literally kept them afloat for years. Warhammer 40K is a great example.
I get you, but do you want to take down 9 bars of reishi per match?
Yes.
You tripping on that one.
Taking out 9 bars of reishi is kind of fucking
Crazy
crazy.
work.
That's
Crazy work.
like 2 full matches in one game. Crazy. And with the combos niggas can pull out on you, being in a match against somebody that's like, and that outscales you, it's just gonna be horrible. You're just gonna be sitting there for 9 fucking ticks.
I doubt it. The gameplay makes it look like it's slow, but I doubt I doubt the actual match is gonna go by that fucking slow. Because this is just a showcase.
Yeah, but it also seems like there's breaks in between each reishi bar, like a regular fighting game. So it's like non-live.
That's what I said. I'm not gonna get my hopes up, but yeah, I'm playing it. Me personally, hell yeah. We finally got our own little thing. We don't need to appeal to everybody else. No. We're gonna stick with the people who've been by our side for the last 11 years with nothing, and this is for them. They're literally treating the people who stuck by their side very good. So he's not wrong. He has a right to gatekeep. Who cares? If you want to play the game, go do some homework. Not everything has to appeal to the casual. Some things can just be meant for the niche people it was meant for, and that's 100% acceptable. You're complaining about something that obviously for the last, several years, 11 plus years, you didn't give a fuck about, but now the game looks cool, you want to give a fuck about it. So go give a fuck and go do your homework. Not everything has to be spoon-fed to you so you can have your fun.
You stand on big business. You stand on big business.
Stand on big business. Cause that same ideology is that same take I have for that same take for Bleach. I have the same take for a lot of other games. If you have an audience that's been supporting you for years, bruh, treat your niche audience how you want to. The casuals, who gives a fuck? Who cares? Like the random passerbys, who cares about their opinions? They're not the ones that's been they're not the ones that's been funding you the entire time. So why do you care about their opinion? It's their opinion. You haven't put no big lump sum of money in your pocket like your hardcore fans have. So if they don't like it, oh well, kiss their ass. You can go kiss the studio's ass. Bye.
You can't get mad at it, I understand.
I just want to air out some personal gripes I have with Joel because he's playing with my emotions on this damn podcast.
What you mean?
Because Joel has a topic here. Hunter x Hunter will be coming back September 2024. Who the fuck gave you this information?
It was on Facebook and Instagram.
Don't believe shit you see, Joel. Don't believe shit you see.
It's not true. It's not true. I thought it was realistically true. Bro.
Unless I get a goddamn notification that from this nigga Twitter page that he popped up with another like draft, a little picture in the corner. Unless it's that, then never believe anything you see that says Hunter x Hunter is coming back.
Dang, bro. My bad, bro. I really thought it was.
Don't believe that.
Trying to play you like that. I really trying to play you there, bro.
that nigga Ruff got in his feelings. He's like, this that show you not gonna play about, my nigga. This that one show I'll fight.
Because like it's always just a running joke and trolling that people just keep popping up. So unless you see Togashi on his Twitter say something about it, don't believe it.
It's crazy because that's the same author behind Yu Yu Hakusho, and I rap for Yu Yu Hakusho. That is crazy to me.
For people that don't know, this is Togashi's Twitter. Oh, hold up. Joel, you might be. Never mind. I might have to take it back. He did post 17 hours ago. Okay. Maybe there might be some. No, never mind. This nigga's bullshitting. Take it back. I had to scroll through. I had to because he teasing this Hunter down here at the bottom, but he got these other drawings of Yusuke and everybody else from Yu Yu Hakusho. My nigga need to lock in. He doing other shit.
This nigga Russ so mad at the author. He's like, nigga, he on bullshit. Never mind.
No Game No Life season 2 officially announced.
Let's go. Let's go. It's been
I gotta watch
years. We needed it. We needed it.
I wonder where they take the story.
It's only one way they take it. It's only one way they can take the story. They become gods of this gaming world. Because in all reality, who the fuck is beating them? They've been cooking everybody they faced. Cook. No L's, all dubs.
That is true.
I got shit. I got it on. That's one of my things. I have not sit down to actually watch it.
Bro, it is the funniest shit ever, but it's also the most interesting shit ever. Have you seen the gambling anime where that girl does that freaky ass face?
Yes, sir.
It
starts with a K.
It starts with a K. I haven't seen it, but it's on my list.
I've seen it.
Yeah, it's a nicer. Yeah, it's a nicer, more wholesome version of that.
Wholesome,
but the stakes are just as high.
Wholesome is a stretch, considering the main focus is incest.
Wait a minute, ain't no game, no life?
Yeah, the girl and the boy are brother and sisters.
Hear me out. I'm a fan of Irregular Magical High School, so.
But saying wholesome is kind of crazy.
Yeah,
for
saying
incest.
wholesome is crazy.
Except he's not smashing his sister.
Yeah, but his sister does a lot of extremely top tier questionable sister actions.
You expect a child to not do questionable actions? It's crazy. She's a kid, bruh.
Don't
Literally,
do this. Don't do
kid.
this. Don't do this. There's so many scenes in No Game No Life. Don't do this. Don't do this.
Nigga, she's not a teen.
Let's continue.
She's a kid.
Let's continue.
Kids
It
do
don't
questionable shit all
it
the
don't
time.
matter if she's a kid, nigga. It don't matter. The artist drew it, nigga. And incest ain't wholesome.
Oh my God.
That's like me saying I got a wholesome anime for you to watch. Fucking and I give you fucking Black Bible or Euphoria.
Whoa, that's not anime.
It is anime. It is anime.
You get a point with Euphoria. You get a point with Euphoria.
No, Euphoria is not anime.
Okay, I got something better. I got you something better. That's anime. Boku no Pico.
We're not going to talk about that.
We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that.
Technically, it's wholesome, right?
No. That's the first thing from
It's a wholesome story about a young man and an adult building relationships.
Pause. 1. That story is the furthest thing from wholesome. Two.
Incest is wholesome, apparently.
The older brother never does anything crazy. The little sister is being a child, but she's just very fucking good at games.
Being a child versus being extremely sexual is crazy.
And does he go along with her advances?
No, he doesn't.
Okay. But the fact that she still does it is crazy. So
At some point, she said she's one of those where like we gonna get married together at the end type sisters.
Oh God.
Yeah, he's like, you're my sister. That's weird, but we're really good at games, and they also have a they also have separation anxiety as well.
Yeah, they
Because
can't
they're
be
used-
that far from each other.
And their
That
whole thing
doesn't
is
help. That doesn't help. That does not
if you
help.
don't know what a NEET is, it is not in education, something or something else in training. So pretty much they're shut-ins.
Yeah.
So yeah, they have like real bad separation anxiety with each other.
You separate them, they both basically fold.
Like, I remember one time he was somewhere else and then she had to go take a shower
Yeah.
and they drug her off. The moment they got like 50 plus meters away, she started bugging and he started bugging. Just wigging
That,
out.
that doesn't help. That does not help.
Wholesome.
That's not wholesome at all.
Well, with that, do y'all feel more people should read anime to understand certain series better?
Yes.
Yes. Wholeheartedly.
Why?
Because when it comes to a lot of these series, especially when you're dealing with the big three, and especially when you come to the big three, because a lot of the arguments take place during the big three, especially when you have these content creators that are faking their reaction and stuff, and they have no idea what a continuity is, and they're just watching it just to watch it. But then when they actually do get invested, they don't know what they're talking about. And it's also coming at the point where a lot of people who are anime only, case in point, the whole Kobe Rama is racist thing, they're going off strictly to anime, not looking at the context of what he was saying.
Okay, allow me to play devil's advocate. Is it the audience fault that they don't understand the story if it's portrayed in an anime and they don't fully grasp it?
I would say it goes both ways. Yes and no.
I don't think so, because going both ways is gay.
But shut up. But the biggest problem is people use their take their personal biases into the equation, and they're going off what they think is being said during the whole dialogue thing.
Okay, so let me give you an example. So a lot of context. Well, before I give you an example, I have to explain. So in animes, there's a lot of context that's sometimes missing, and since this is gonna sound fucking stupid, but since it's in a moving art form, there's a level of understanding that has to be applied there. Because if there's a lot of action and there's other stuff going on, it takes away from the understanding of the story. If there's too much going on. And there's some authors that when they write, particularly when they write the plot stuff of the stories, some writers can start talking over themselves and become wordy to where it's super hard to understand unless you have it written out in front of you. For example, JJK. And then there's other situations where, like in One Piece, to where you don't get the cover story adaptations of some stuff. So a lot of people end up missing information that's going on in the background because they don't have the extra context from the manga.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. It's just, I feel like people, if you find yourself invested in the series, at least try to go and look at the original work and stuff to gain some context of what's going on.
And use your brain for goddamn once. Holy
Actually,
shit.
let me compound on it and ask this question: who are animes for? The people that read the manga, or for new viewers?
Both.
I'll say both. Yeah, both. For the reader to get like for One Piece, like what we buy most manga readers got to see tomorrow. Well, Sunday, the Galaxy Impact and everything, Kuma's backstory, and then for the ones who are watching the story unfold in real time, you can also use it for them too, because they're like, okay, like I actually do see the excitement they have for this series when they are seen in real time. They avoid the spoilers and stuff. So, but in that regard, I would say it's for both. The anime is for both.
I would like to point out one thing, and this is towards the casuals.
Okay.
If you're gonna try to comment on your favorite anime, please have the information right.
That's a big thing.
Doesn't
That's
that
hypocritical coming from users.
yeah,
That's hypocritical as fuck.
yeah.
Half the time, nigga, you yourself. Oh, I don't even remember that. Oh, I don't go back to read. So
Case-
you don't go into your arguments with goddamn knowledge.
Case in point.
I've also said on pod multiple times, I be trolling and don't be caring about this shit. I've multiple times have I said that.
All right, I'm back on mute. I hate when niggas try to hide behind that. Oh, I was just trolling shit. You don't just be trolling. You don't fucking know. And it's okay to say you don't know. That's fine.
Nigga, did you not hear both of those statements? Two things can be true at the same time.
So if you don't know that how you're trolling, you just don't fucking know.
Because I get a rise out of people. Hi, I like to do and say certain shit to make people mad for the fun of it.
That's an excuse. You really don't be knowing what you talking about because you be hard down arguing. You yourself be getting angry. But yeah.
How do you make someone really, really mad about something they like? You argue a dumbass point to death.
No, you don't. I do it all the time, actually. I say one line in a group chat and just disappear for hours and come back, and then make 70 messages about that one line.
Yep.
You definitely do, bro.
And that's trolling. That's completely different from just being fucking wrong. That's a completely different.
That's you. Me, you, not the same. I will argue.
No, we can't. No. We can't use the you arguing.
Yes, I'm gonna finish my statement. I will argue, and I have argued many points I personally do not believe to death because I found it enjoyable. Many times.
You standing by that King Bradley and that Neji tape, them tapes. I wholeheartedly believe that. You standing by those.
Oh, I am standing by the King Bradley and Neji shit.
You're tripping.
I'll admit that one. I'll stand by that.
That's not trolling. That's you just saying dumb shit. That's completely different, but okay.
That's only two examples, and I even confirmed that I was gonna stand by those.
But so when you be talking about Bleach, do you be trolling or do you just be wrong? Which one?
It depends on the subject. It depends on like the topic at hand. Because sometimes I really don't be knowing, so I'm like, if I don't know it, fuck it. I be like, fuck it. I don't remember. If I don't recall the information, I'd be like, fuck it. No one will ever know. I'll just argue the point and just have a great kick out of it. Because I'll low-key be laughing at the time. Like, majority of the time, I'll be laughing on the other side of this phone. Rolling.
Nah, you trust me. I got a verses coming up for your ass, and that's gonna prove that your bias is fucked.
Okay, so which of the big three do y'all feel has the best in terms of leadership and holding a leader position?
I'll put it in order. Naruto.
Oh, go ahead.
This is where This is where it gets iffy at, because I wish it would do better, but Bleach in certain situations, but and then last is One Piece. But I wholeheartedly believe that in terms of actual leadership, I give it to One Piece. I give it to Naruto.
I have a different take. I'd say Naruto, One Piece, and then Bleach. Only because I don't see Ichigo as a leader.
No, not at all.
That's crazy, but you see Luffy as one. That's crazy.
Luffy in this argument, Luffy. I'm talking about the series, like the leaders we've seen in the series, and then you can make the argument. Ichigo kinda is a leader, but of the big three, the main characters, I would say he's the worst leader.
Because I would say that Claw, who's the dude that got kicked out of the Gote 13? Claw and Hat. No, it's not Shinsui.
Shinji.
No. The teacher man taught Ichigo Bankai.
Oh, Urahana. Kisuke.
Yeah, Kisuke. I feel like Kisuke is a better leader, if you would call there being a leader in Bleach for like Ichigo's group. But I think Luffy's an actual leader of his group.
You can't even call Kisuke a leader.
Nah, I don't know if I'm willing to call Luffy one either, because Luffy don't never specifically put his team in the position to win. That's leadership.
Ichigo and Kisuke are literally not leaders.
Ichigo doesn't do that either. He doesn't put anybody in any position either.
I literally said they're not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
they about even.
I was responding. I was responding to Tef.
Yeah, I disagree with the Kisuke line. Kisuke he held a position as a leader.
Yes, he held, but you cannot call him a leader for Ichigo because that is not his thing. Yes, Kisuke was the leader, but he was a leader as a scientist. That was his shtick.
Yeah, but he would.
But he led
the only reason why
other
I say he's the leader is because a lot of situations that happened in Bleach unfolded because of Kisuke moving pieces for the team. If it wasn't for Kisuke, Aizen doesn't get defeated. If it wasn't for Kisuke, Ichigo doesn't even make it to Hueco Mundo. If it wasn't for Kisuke, Ichigo doesn't make it to Hueco Mundo again for the Quincy's. If it wasn't for Kisuke, the plan for the Quincy's wouldn't have went through. If it wasn't for Kisuke, the plan for Aizen wouldn't have went through. Damn near the plan for the Fullbringers was Kisuke. Everything is like a plan by Kisuke, so I would place him as like the leader.
But Kisuke didn't put Ichigo in a position to beat Aizen. That's the thing. Kisuke's there. Kisuke has his own plan for shit, right? But he's not gonna set Ichigo up outside of the one time he did with Bankai for him to win that fight. The only time Kisuke actually set Ichigo up to win was when he taught him Bankai. After that, no. Kisuke said, all right, someone else is gonna do this, and then once certain events happen, I'm going to then step in and secure the dub.
So who's the main one in Bleach organizing everybody?
Main one in Bleach organizing everybody? I mean, Yamamoto's giving out orders. Yamamoto's literally putting people places. Technically.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Kisuke, because remember, Kisuke's stuck in the human realm. He doesn't know what's going on in the Soul Society, but he does. He has contacts. But he has to do his shit in a roundabout way to make sure shit happens. Ichigo didn't know Kisuke was going to sell Aizen. Kisuke be doing shit because he plans out, okay, everything's gonna turn out the way I want it to, so I can basically just do this, secure the dub. Other people guided Ichigo to different places.
Wasn't it Kisuke's plan to defeat Yuha?
That I don't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah. Remember,
because he was the one that pulled in the nigga with the book, and also the other Fullbringer. He also pulled in Grimjow. He pulled out a lot. He organized a lot of that like final fight to put people in position. That is what I would consider the leader.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I put Ichigo as last. But if we're doing all the characters in the show leading, Naruto. Shit. I'm still gonna go Naruto Bleach. Just because fucking Captain Yamamoto was the stupidest for the longest point of time.
You mean Naruto One Piece?
Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, in that order. Terms of leadership.
I'm going Naruto, Bleach, One Piece.
So do y'all want to do chapters?
Yeah, we could do chapters. You want to do every last one of them?
Only chapters is My Hero, JJK, and One Piece, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about the ones from last week too.
Yeah.
Shoot. All right, man. We start with JJK because I admit that.
Starting with JJK. So hold on before we get into. We gotta talk about last week though.
Yeah.
JJK. Sukuna climbing the Jacob's ladder. Yuji popping his domain.
Ain't crazy. Yuji followed Sukuna up there.
Yeah.
Like I'm impressed with. I like the showing of Yuji. Like, and then one thing I do like, because we was having there was a big argument about it within the chat about the Black Flash that Sukuna gets off to regain his cursing. I like that, the fact that we see it, the fact that he gets it from actually landing a hit on Yuji. I actually like that. And he doesn't get it from landing it on everybody else.
Wait, where did you see that at?
It's toward which last chapter. That's how he got his his technique back.
I thought he hit Toto and
he hit them, but the Black Flash to get his RCT back was against Yuji.
No.
So that's when he was. It wasn't against Yuji. I thought that's when
no.
Unless they just made it a point by saying that's when by then he has it back.
Yeah, because Sukuna only hits one Black Flash, and that's the one that Toto tanked in front of Angel, and then after that he proceeded to fight Yuji, and while in the first beginning phases of it is when he grows his arms back after Yuji throws him.
Okay.
But it's nice seeing you.
It was a good chapter.
Yeah, last week was a good chapter. But it culminates in this chapter with seeing Yuji's domain. How do you feel?
The pop off.
We actually get to see Yuji's domain.
Yep.
Well, yeah, Technically, yeah. And I like how it's not even a talk no jutsu. Really, it's just you just like, okay, bro, I've been through this, been through that. And I like Sukuna, like the whole time Sukuna, like, all right, bro, like, what you trying to do, bro? Like, what you trying to say? The whole time Sukuna's like, bro, I really don't care. Like, if you trying to draw sympathy out of me, like, listen, you preaching to somebody else. I ain't got that.
Wait, did you just say his fucking domain is talk no jutsu?
No. I'm saying
he can take people back through his memories.
Oh,
yeah, as of right now.
Oh.
But I will say,
I'm trying to see what that two-finger malevolent shrine finna do for Yuji. Fuck all that.
But I will say the highlight of this chapter is the end of it when Yuji flat out tells him, "Hey," which I do like. Yuji's like, "Hey, bro, leave Megami alone. Come back to me." And he's like, "Bro, I can't. Like, I don't know about you, bro, but I was like, hold on, Yuji. What does Yuji have that he for certain is like? Listen, I'm putting you down. Like." I'm putting you down regardless of what you're saying right now. I'm putting you down, bro. Like, so either take what I'm saying and come back home, or take this L you about to get.
I will say I like the character development for Yuji. I do. However, I'm gonna call a spade, even if Tef is not here.
Tef here. He just popped back.
He's here.
Tef always say about One Piece with these like drawn out chapters and that just be yapping and dragging out shit. This is a good example of another show doing it.
Yeah, this is JJK doing it once.
I just expect the same energy, that's all.
This is JJK doing it once. This is not nearly on the same level as what just the fuck happened in Egghead. We not about to do that.
This chapter is a whole chapter of a conversation. Hold on, is a conversation between Sukuna and Yuji about shit. I granted, I'm a Yuji fan, and this is not me saying I don't like this because I do like seeing the information with Yuji. I'm just saying keep the same energy. But in this case, it's the whole chapter. At least when Oda does it, you get other shit in the chapter. The chapters are always cut up. There's always multiple parts of the chapters with other shit going on. Gege, focus. So I just want the same energy, Tough.
One chapter of people just talking is not the same as 3 chapters of Vegapunk saying the water is rising and we seeing everybody fucking reaction. That's completely different. That's all I'm saying. That's why the energy was different. I'm just pointing that out as well.
This is a whole chapter of Yuji being like, "Oh, I remember I used to go to school here, shoot archery," and then every other sentence from Sukuna is, "Bro, I really don't give a fuck."
That is true. That is true, but it's one chapter and it's concise, consistent. If every time Yuji says something, we cut away to what Maki was thinking about what it said, then I'd had that same energy.
Okay. I ain't gonna push him more. I'm just pointing it out now. That's all.
Me personally, the only reason I don't like the chapter is because I want Gege to jump to Hikari and Urami, and then us going break.
Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday. We were talking about that yesterday.
We do also get some revelation in this chapter that Sukuna never went through Yuji's memories.
that which is kind of, I would say in a way it was at the time he was just saying like, bruh, I didn't have the interest in going through your memory. The only reason I did it with Megami is, because I just been chilling. But you can't tell me. Go back up. When Yuji did that, he was like, huh?
Can't hear shit going on.
Who's that in the car?
Yuji was like, hey.
Me.
Hey, hold on. Zerka background too goddamn loud. I can't hear you.
Oh, you hear me now?
I'm the one in the car.
Yeah, we hear every bit of you driving past cars.
Yeah, why your window up or something, nigga? Damn.
My windows are up.
Joel, you like this panel? Me personally,
yeah.
I like this panel more. This was my favorite panel of the chapter because it kind of reminds me of the Chainsaw Man panel.
Mm-hmm.
The grave guard. It's a panel. Here it is. It reminds me of this panel right here. But Tef, you was talking shit about Chainsaw Man earlier, but you cannot deny the beautiful artwork that being Chainsaw Man.
Artwork could be good as hell. The story is dead to me.
That's just what this reminds me of. And for some reason, ever since I've seen it in Chainsaw Man, I love when other authors kind of reference like this panel.
Every fucking day I realize how much I hate niggas on this fucking road, bro. Why the fuck are you in the leftmost lane going so fucking slow? Got a line of fucking cars behind you. You just driving along. I'm just minding my business. They can go around me. Faggot, you're in the fucking lane we go around you in. Dick face. That's why I throw water bottles at niggas' cars while I be driving.
Any final thoughts on JJK? Or any more thoughts?
Nobara's death confirmed. Oh my god, such sadness.
Yeah, Nobara's death confirmed. I was about to say that. Because you notice they showed everybody that's confirmed, so it's official.
Thank you, Gege, for officially letting people know.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if Gege, like, after he finishes JJK, release like a 0.54 chapter where he kind of fits in like what happened with Nobara, or try to explain it just a little bit if he wants to, like at the end, or like a special chapter to be attached to the end of a volume. Just give us something for Nobara.
Wait, what you mean though?
You know how at the end of some mangas you have the chibi figures, and they tell you what some characters are doing in the background and stuff. If he whenever he does release the volume, just add a few for Nobara. If he wanted to, for a celebration after JJK is ended, to fill in some stuff. Just options I'm thinking of.
Did y'all talk about My Hero already?
No, we haven't. No. However, My Hero is up next, my good man.
Shit. Let me start.
Go for it.
Fuck Horikoshi.
Damn.
Fuck him.
So how you really feel?
Why?
I hate the way this manga ended more than Attack on Titan, honestly.
That is crazy.
That's crazy. That is a crazy take. That is crazy.
To me personally, I hate this shit.
You talking about how he becomes a hero in
Hold on, no,
by the end of
Tev,
it?
just fully explain your train of thought. Talk to me.
There ain't no way I'll follow this nigga for 10 fucking years for him to end up in the same fucking spot he started at, bro. That's so ass.
Ain't no way I watched this nigga for 10 years for this nigga to go from saying this is the story how I became the greatest hero to this is the story how we became the greatest hero.
Don't become the greatest hero. Cause now I'm like, shit, All Might was better. Did you ever really surpass All Might? The answer to that is no.
No. And I felt like Horikoshi wanted to keep that. I'm mad that All Might still has a statue and Deku doesn't. Unless Deku does have a statue somewhere, I will hope we get clarity somewhere. Because don't get me wrong, All Might is one of the greatest heroes of all time. But Deku needs a statue.
Actually,
needs
fuck
one.
that. Deku's statue needs to be right there by All Might's.
Yeah.
Slightly
right next
bigger.
to it.
Right next to it, slightly bigger.
No. Not
It
slightly
really is
bigger.
overshadowed.
Slightly smaller.
No.
Yeah.
It's
Come
slightly
on now,
bigger.
think about it. All Might kept,
You gotta
All
do it
Might
slightly
kept the
bigger.
peace for decades.
True, but he was never able to stop the big bad villain of them all. Deku did that.
He did long term for a long time. Like All for One went underground for a long time because of All Might.
Yeah, he
So
just had him.
technically, he did stop him.
He had him hidden, but you can't say he stopped him because All for One's, tendrils was within all of society, which we see with tentacles. So I guess you can say he stopped him publicly, but he was running rampant in the underground regardless.
Yeah.
But nah, All Might was the world hero, kept everybody from making moves for years, at least 2 decades. Deku don't get to surpass him off of just a year. That's crazy.
And then we get an 8-year jump at that.
Shit, that whole 8 years, that nigga had no quirk.
Yeah. Cause you saw the panel where it was like slowly it showed where it's slowly leaving on and then I thought about it. I was like, so in part, even though me personally, I do like how my hero ended because the All Might versus All for One fight, I was kind of wondering, I'm like, could this be a whole thing that they could use for Deku in terms of how technology has advanced over the years that legit anybody could be a hero at this point if they have the work ethic towards it? But my question is, me personally, one thing I would hope we get some type of clarity in. I want to know people's rankings at this point because you have Deku back in the fold, and to my understanding, by the end of the series, I know the 8-year jump, but I'm talking about when they went to Class 2A, they're about 16, 17, depending. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
So the 8-year jump. Hear me out. Ain't no way Bakugo's heart is doing this good. I'm sorry. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
What you mean?
Ain't no way them threads is holding that man heart together right now.
He can't
no
heal. People naturally heal, right?
Yeah, I understand that.
And then with the kisses from the nurse.
I hate
Recovery girl.
I hate Recovery. She really should change her name a long time ago.
I gotta give
Ghetto
out.
girl. That was her
I
name.
gotta give out Horikoshi credit. Finally, everybody's a legal age. Everybody's a fucking legal age, so I can say it. Ochako's fine as fuck.
Yeah.
Y'all are groomers. Y'all waited till she turned. The minute she turned of age, bro. What the fuck is wrong with
You can't say the
Yeah,
minute.
I'm
It's
about to
been
go
8 years.
on
It's
y'all.
been 8 years. It's been 8 years.
It's been 8 years.
It's been 8 years, bro. It's been 8 years for us. That's crazy.
It's been 8 years. It's been 8 years.
I'm about to go casting that on y'all just for that. 'Cause that's
I
crazy.
know Froppy got that thing on her.
Facts.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. A Froppy with that tongue, with that, you'll suck me off.
Listen.
Please.
Listen. I'm just saying.
Actually, since you said Momo, where the oh, there's Momo.
Yes,
Almost
she
missed
is.
it.
She
You
looking.
niggas some horn dog.
Did it show Bakugo's other arm? That's what I need to look and see.
No.
You niggas some horn dogs.
Hey, nigga, hold up, Zerker. Can you see screen?
Yeah.
Look at Ochako, man.
Choco been fine. Fuck is you talking about?
Nah. She. Whoa. Now. What you mean by she been fine?
He just turned of age, just chapter, bro. Can you at least give her 2 chapters of being 80? That's crazy.
What you mean she been fine?
Oh, Choco been fine.
But we the free bulls, huh?
Nigga, y'all just now
But I point out adult Ochako with a fully formed, full female body, and I'm the wild one. Crazy.
One, it's a character that will never exist in real life. So I genuinely don't give a fuck. Okay. With that point being said, she's always been fine. Who cares?
Nah, bro. Like, she just got of age, bro.
Damn, Sunday gonna be packed, man. In case we don't get to everything tonight, I got some shit to get off.
For what? What do you got? I can't even hear this thing.
I said Castanet for one. That nigga get Goofy Nigga of the Year award from me.
Damn. I know the reason why.
We'll get on that. We'll get on that later. However, we can go to One Piece.
Yeah, make sure I add that. Somebody add that in somebody add that in the topics thing. Make sure you add it in the topics.
Actually,
my Castanet rant.
I forgot to make a statement about it, but every chapter that released this week, JJK and My Hero, they did release like little statements highlighting Horikoshi. Like Gege said there would be no JJK without My Hero, and then Oda said that Horikoshi can now spend his time playing Pokemon Go.
But the thing is, the man's still not, because he got another work coming out. Then his secret My Hero thing project he's working on, which I think it's a game. I don't want to be optimistic about it, but I feel like it's a game. I'm not getting my hopes too high.
So let's start with the most controversial topic of the week. For One Piece, hockey being held for years. How y'all feel about
years
the chapter?
Is an understatement. Overall, I liked it. Each chapter this week, I will say I liked it. I liked it. But yeah, though, that is a big thing. Then on top of that,
yeah, that's a.
Oh, you good? I was just trying to catch my train of thought just now. On top of that, the fact that how would I put this? We get a silhouette of Joy Boy and how I'm just gonna head canon. We get to see how he kind of look. He kind of resembles a younger Roger, a current Luffy. If you want to go off of that, his hat, and then Ruff, I did see the hat that the giant had on too. I did see the hat. If that's what you were talking about.
Oh no. From Joy Boy 2.
And can we say one more thing? I'm gonna say this one more thing. Can we say that currently Joy Boy has the strongest hockey, even though technically speaking, it's only a little bit. He confirmed had the strongest hockey in the series.
Yeah.
This nigga said had.
Oh shit! I just realized something. So the hockey was being held inside a rope, right? And then once the rope is released, they release the hockey. That Oda and his alluding to shit is fucking insane. Now that I'm thinking about it, so because I'm rewatching One Piece, where I'm in Skypiea. The same way how this rope worked was the same way how the ropes of wind was working, and how the dials worked, where it could store energy. Because remember, there was a rope once released, it released like cool breaths of air, and the more you unraveled the rope, the more air would come out. And with the dials, certain dials you could stuff with air and would release air later on. So I think this is based off that same technology. And well, not the same technology, but the same concept.
I'm currently rewatching. When I get to that part, I'll be like, okay. I can't play. I feel like I know what you're talking about. It's been so long since I've seen Stop Here. I ain't gonna say that. That's why I gotta rewatch. Because I'm one of the people that high key skipped it the first time I watched it, but then I went back and rewatched some parts of Stop Here to understand. But I didn't watch it in its entirety.
And I have two more things I want to say. One, an argument now can be made that the Gorosei weren't in their strongest forms because of how they got to the island.
I want to say, my bad for cutting you off. I'm glad you brought that up. Can that argument be made because literally we see them because the only one still on the island is the one that's sent them. So I'm like, okay, was that their strongest forms, or was that like in a Naruto way, kind of like a summoning jutsu that just had a timeout on it?
Yeah. It's either a timeout or a certain amount of damage that they could take before they got sent back. And then the third thing I was gonna say, who do y'all think this is talking to Emo?
I feel like, I don't want to say a royal guard. What?
Because they look
like close.
They look like they have a type of robe or something on. And why you think Emu was screaming and shaking? Was it just because he was mad at Joy Boy, or he felt the effects of the Gorosei getting sent back?
I would say I think it's the fact that he felt the Joy Boy thing. Because now it's kind of nailing home. I think one thing I will say I like about this, Oda in this chapter is kind of nailing home the threat that Luffy is in the family of D at this point. They're nailing home the threat of what they pose to the world government. And can I add this little bit of thought real quick? I like how Kobe is in a bed bandaged up talking about, Luffy, I can't let you become Pirate King. First of all, son, you need to get your Wheaties up before you can talk to Luffy like that. Kobe, can we act like Kobe talking like he a big dog at this point when he really a little boy?
Yeah. Oh no. That's tough boy. That's tough boy. Tough.
Kobe is talking like he's him right now.
Kobe is to Luffy what Garp is to Roger.
I need to see it then. I need to see it. I'm sorry, I need to see it.
Maybe Garp was just this weaker than Roger.
Damn.
And
hey, who in the series got more potential than Kobe?
I can't hear you, Tuff.
Yeah, the car messed up. I can't hear. What is that?
Said who in the series got more potential than Kobe?
More potential?
Yes.
Luffy, Zoro.
Blackbeard.
I would never say Sanji. I agree with Blackbeard. Are you talking about from Marine? Are you talking about Marine standpoint? Hold on, Marine standpoint.
Not just anybody's standpoint. From the time we met Kobe in the story till now, this man had massive jumps.
Yeah, he had massive jumps, but didn't Konohamaru have massive jumps too?
No.
Yes,
Yeah.
he did. It's just who Konohamaru is facing, which is to my point. I don't think Kobe will ever be on the level of a Luffy. For him to talk like that is egregious.
You just lack faith.
I don't lack faith. It's the point. Currently in the story,
you just don't understand One Piece, bro. You're not reading the story.
I hate you.
Let's just say Luffy just throws out a Dawn rocket. You think Kobe survives that?
Fuck no.
He weaves it.
Fuck no.
All right.
No.
He's committing to the bit. I see it.
Hey.
Yes.
I know Kobe ain't gonna go try to bite the motherfucker.
I hate you.
Kobe don't got that dog in him.
My whole thing is with Kobe, I like how his character has progressed, but currently he hasn't even been able to best a sick, tired, on death's door. He has not been able to do nothing against that one. I'm still mad at what he did in Marine 4. This man been crying the whole war. Luffy, I'm gonna stop you just to get one shot at. Bro, you ain't fought nobody. You fought nobody. Like nobody.
Hold on. Real quick, pause. Joe, this is what I was talking about. You remember the scene? It wasn't Scott P.
Yeah.
These ropes, it's the same. Oh shit! And somebody even pointed it out. It's like literally like the same as like this rope.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I remember that. Yeah. That's at when they was when she was at a part of yeah. But yeah, Kobe fought a Death's Door Luffy and got one shot at during a war that he participated in. But now all of a sudden you think you guard, sir. Sit down somewhere.
The government don't even value the nigga life. Nigga, you're in sword.
At all. He's in sword, and this is how you could be a government official and not at the same time.
That's what real niggas do. They do what they fucking want to do.
Yeah, we saw how that turned out.
While working for some of the most evil people on the fucking planet.
Hey, had that same energy for Garp, nigga.
I do got the same energy for Garp.
Listen, Garp, I will say I do have a bias towards Garp because I understand the situation. But I will say at least Garp denied a position because who he would be working for. That doesn't take away from the fact that he let his grandson die, but went to go save this punk kid here.
That's a real nigga. Kobe right now beat the shit out of Ace.
Hold on now. Hold on.
Don't entertain it. Don't entertain it, Joe. Don't entertain it. He's committing to the bit.
Kobe,
you too hard, bro. You committing too hard, Tell. You gotta come down some. You gotta come down some for me right now. You gotta come down, bro.
I got you because I ain't even felt right saying that just now.
See. Let me have said that shit or tomorrow. Oh, they argue.
Yo, bro. Hey, Kobe's best feet is something we ain't even seen yet. Kobe's best feet is something we ain't seen yet.
So,
my bad. Well, hold on. What's his attack called?
Honesty Impact.
Honesty Impact.
Yeah. All I'm saying is, you say you seen who in this chapter?
What do you mean?
You said Kobe was in this chapter in the bed, right? Talking?
Yeah.
We ain't see kids say a word.
Listen, bro, y'all gonna get off. Y'all gonna get off here, right? Y'all gonna get off here.
Kid died right along with the other Vegapunks. That proves the theory he a Vegapunk.
All right, Tef. You
Hey, no, that is theory.
Tef. Since we're we're off this island.
Yeah.
You can hear
when the next chapter open up, it look like I'm gonna be wrong. We off the island in what 13 out of the 15 chapters?
Yep.
Close.
You can hear the theme song for One Piece, the theme playing as this chapter plays. While Vegapunk is giving his speech, I can just hear Omi washing the water, moving on the way.
I cannot stand that song now, bro. I cannot listen to that song.
I hear it. This arc is over. So, Tef, do you want to make another bet?
I don't think this arc. Like I said, I'm gonna wait till the start of the next chapter. It looked like it is, but I'm still gonna wait till the next chapter.
Do you want another risky bet?
Shit, I'm down for a little bit. What's up?
All right. We see Kid at least once in the next 20 chapters.
20 is a lot. Shit, I'm gonna be done forget we had this bit by the time Oda do 20 chapters. That's like a year and a half.
It's 20 chapters. You said we don't see or hear from Kid again. And my theory is that we see Kid in Elbath, and he plays a role in Elbath. So this is how I confirm it.
I got a different bet for you then.
Okay.
I bet you we'll see Law before we see Kid.
I can't give it to you. I can't. I would if it wasn't for the fact that we're about to enter that time period in between arcs where we start seeing everybody again.
Yeah.
And
We're
I
gonna have
can't
about
do
2 or 3 chapters of that for real. I'm curious to see how.
That's why I said 20 chapters till we see Kid and Egghead. Because you gotta establish Elbath, and you gotta establish the stakes, and then you can just throw Kid in there. Because everybody saying Kid is dead, Kid is out of here. All right, 20 chapters, he'll be back.
That's a whole year.
$10 bet.
Fuck it, I'll take it. I'll take it. You said 20?
Yeah.
20 chapters.
15.
Actually,
15.
let's round it up. 18. So
That's
at
good middle.
11:40.
So
right.
that means.
But we don't see Kid by 11:40.
That probably about this time next year, or close to it.
So since we're starting to get to the end of the podcast, some people weren't here for the full pod. Anything y'all wanna bring up or talk about? This is
We gotta finish the tier list.
Tier list is not getting finished.
Let's just finish that. I'd rather finish that off pod. If you want to do that, let's finish that off pod.
I ain't gonna lie, I do gotta work in the morning.
Shamar,
I work on a Saturday.
Shamar, you haven't really said anything for chapters. Do you have any things you wanna speak about?
Oh shit, the new chapter dropped, didn't it? Oh,
you didn't read chapters.
Forgive me, y'all. Your boy Lil.
Did you read last week's chapters? Did you read last week's chapters?
I read last week. We didn't read this week.
Okay, talk about last week. Because we did both this week and last week.
Okay. Last week was pretty good. I was fucking with it. I gotta find a thing because there was something in there I didn't want to talk about last week.
Oh, wait! I didn't hear Russell's opinion on the last JJK chapter. I heard him on the most recent one. What about the one before that one?
The last JJK. What happened last JJK chapter?
I remember
We was talking about it in the
The
beginning.
Jacob's ladder.
Oh, the Jacob's ladder and Sukuna's fuckery.
I remember the group chat. This nigga said, "Ain't no fucking way this nigga tanked another Jacob's ladder." He was pissed.
I don't think I've said it on the pod. I've said it off pod, so I'll say it here. I don't like Sukuna tanking Jacob's ladder. I don't care how fucking weak it is, or how much of it has been nerfed. I understand, and I will fully say this is probably 100% my bias. I do not like it. I do not like the fact that Sukuna was just like, oh, let me just climb Jacob's ladder. Oh, so cool. Look at me. Haven't used this ability since the Heian era. Fucking hate it. But
Why do you hate it though?
I hate it because as a person watching JJK, I do root for the characters, and I also root for some of the villains. And I've been enjoying seeing Sukuna go through this gauntlet, even though it has been getting repetitive at times. However, this moment seems it still compounds on my thoughts about Yuta, because I really want to see Yuta like actually have an impact, because I just feel like because of all of the shit that happened with Jacob's ladder, that whole Yuta situation was just a way to get back in fans into JJK after like Gojo died, and then build back up hype instead of actually being used to further the story. Yes, there it is. That is like the best way I was able to explain my problems with JJK. My problem is that the Yuta coming back and his segment in the series with him coming back in Gojo Body just seemed like it was to grab the attention and build up stakes for what was happening. However, even in hindsight, just a chapter later, and maybe my feelings may change as time progresses, or Yuta does come back to do something, but that whole period with Yuta seemed like it was such an isolated event that it wasn't there for any purpose to actually build on the story. The deaths didn't seem like they built on the story. I think that's my problem with JJK. And I think that actually applies to a lot of JJK with deaths in the final arc, and that deaths are being built upon.
Oh yeah, I do have a question. This is off topic. My bad, y'all. This is about One Piece. Who is this motherfucker under Dragon?
Under Dragon. Was it from last chapter or this chapter?
Yeah, that was my question for last chapter. Who is this motherfucker that's under Dragon? That's the one thing I want to talk about. Everything else was cool about the chapter. We got some good information, stuff like that. You know, good type shit. But who the fuck is this nigga?
Where was Dragon at?
He was
on the last page. On the last page where you see all
the silhouette.
Shanks' twin brother. Shanks' twin brother.
He's funny as hell talking about Shank's twin brother.
Or Garland.
It's true. Or Garland. One of the two.
No, never mind. Can't be Garland. Garland's right here.
Okay, let me look and see, because I do have.
Would you say tough?
They got biased.
Wait. I just wanted to look at this picture. My boy Kobe was on here and not Kid.
bro. Listen, bro. Get off that. Wait a minute. I know they did not make him number one. Y'all got to be capping. This football. Norman, this is football really. No.
You know what Kobe is? Kobe is a
The
diversity.
guard of this
No,
generation.
Kobe is a diversity hire.
This isn't Dick Crowden at his finest. Oh my gosh.
That's the
No
best
way,
explanation for Kobe. Kobe is a diversity hire.
Kobe is the guard.
No.
Marines.
He's the guard of the universe.
Oda needed a staple person to put in the Marines that we can root for, and that's a good person. Yeah, Kobe's
It's hard room for
diversity
kids.
hire.
I mean, Kobe. It's hard room for Kobe. It really is.
Diversity. That's cap, bro. He's the next hero of the Marines.
You know who you should have more faith in? Fucking Sabo, nigga, Sabo.
Yeah.
Out of all these
You
niggas
should
on
have
this
more
side,
faith in him.
Sabo.
The part that gets me is with Kobe.
He is up there. I fuck with Sabo.
You know what?
The
Speaking
part
of
that
this,
gets me is
Sabo versus Kobe going to versus.
say less.
Why?
Cause Kobe got his honesty impact. Remember, Kobe trained by guard.
Yeah, but Sabo done fought the Gorsi.
Yeah, but Kobe has the most potential in the series, right?
Yeah, but he ain't reach it yet. Let's do Sabo versus Zoro or Luffy. How about
I
that?
do like that. I do like the sound that Zoro. I do like the sound that Zoro. I ain't gonna cap.
Or the Luffy.
I'll give you Zoro, not Luffy. That one we can hold off on.
Wait, can I get this? Can I get what you see?
But being honest, right now, Kobe is not it for me.
Any other final thoughts?
If Kobe the saber of the Marines, they're fucked. Just saying. Because you hear this man's message, and this man Kobe, Luffy, I can't let you become King of the Pirates. Okay, what are you going to do? You barely you barely could do anything the first time. You got beat by a Luffy that couldn't even breathe right. What makes you think you got to do something?
You
I
got
like the
level up.
confidence. I like the confidence. When he appeared next to Luffy, he needed to understand. Listen, you're not like that, son. You're not like that.
Oh, I guess this would be my final question for One Piece. Do you guys believe or think? Actually, no. What do you guys think will happen to Bonnie and Egghead? Since she is still with us. I mean, not Egghead, Elbaf.
I think she's gonna come along with them to go to Elbath so she can get a good understanding of something. I don't know.
I feel like she's going to
I don't know.
either she's gonna go with it. Either
The full Elbath.
really? Why? I'm curious.
I just don't see her like staying with the crew Elbath too, unless she like. I say I can't see her staying with the crew that long unless she like fully joining.
I can see her staying long term, but I feel like she'll stay in Elbath to get understanding of her power. I don't know why I feel that way, but I feel like she'll understand her power in Elbath. I do not feel like it's an art for Usopp at all.
I think it's more so to understand Luffy's devil feet than for Usopp.
Yeah. But you know, these people got their agendas. People got their Usopp agendas. All I gotta say, Usopp, they better hope Usopp. All I gotta say, that agenda better be worth it.
I don't have no faith in Usopp. I don't know why people still hold
At all. At all.
Just take that Usopp faith and put it in Kobe.
You know what? Putting it like that, you know what? I do got more faith in Kobe than I do got Usopp.
See, we gotta believe her.
Matter of fact, I'll go this far. You might hate it. That's probably one of the few people that Kobe could be on the crew.
I know, phew, that's crazy. That's crazy. Kobe beating the shit out of Kobe.
He'll be okay. He'll beat Usopp easily. Who? Robin?
Oh, he beating the shit out of Robin. He beating the shit out of Robin.
Yeah, I think he beat. I even beat the shit out of. He'll beat the shit out of Usopp, Chopper, and that'll be a good.
He beating the shit out of Frankie too.
All right. So
Frankie's is a wild card. I'll say.
He beating the shit out of Frankie.
final thoughts for the pod and any other things y'all want to allude to for your part in Golden Week coming up.
What do you mean allude to?
You know, this week is
segments.
Golden Week for
Segments that you for Sunday.
You got my Kai rant. I want to cook Shamardum on the pod as well if we can.
Yeah, what? I'm curious.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Get out of here.
And
Hey, I'm sorry.
the same thing he doing in the damn group chat. Messages and just dip out.
Hello? Shamar, do you have any final words?
As I'm reading the chapter, hey yo, the hockey thing is crazy.
Credit Sean, because Sean did point out, and I do remember him talking about it. Sean pointed out that it would be crazy if hockey could be done like that. So next time you talk to Sean, credit Sean. Sean was the one that nailed that theory home. So, hey.
Doing hockey is insane, and it sent the Goro say home. That is crazy.
I'm not
Zerker,
too against it, if anything.
Yo,
final words and that you want to say to the people.
F fuck Usopp. He should have never came back.
There we go.
Leave that trash where he belongs in a dumpster somewhere.
There you go. There you go. Be on that Usopp page. I love it.
Big facts.
I love it.
Anybody had a
Usopp
chance to
page.
read the solo?
That nigga's more.
Anybody read the solo leveling well comics?
Not yet. Not yet. I gotta read that chapter.
Yes. Yes.
Ooh, that first.
Don't say a fucking word. 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 Keep your mouth closed. What I need y'all to do, what I need you to do right now is grab the link to the chapter and put it in chapter releases.
It's already there.
They already did. I sent it yesterday.
It's
I
in
didn't even
Reverie.
notice. Okay, so
I sent it in Reverie
It's in
yesterday.
Reverie.
Joel, can you make sure to put solo leveling on the calendar for Sunday?
Oh, you want to do it for Sunday?
Yep.
All right, bet. Say less. That means I'll read that first chapter. I ain't gonna rush through them 13. I'm gonna read that first one. No, I'll just tell you, the first few panels got me, bro. I had to hold on. The first few panels got me.
Nigga. I gave in to temptation and I read all 13. Heat.
You did?
Peak is back. Peak is back.
I ain't gonna lie, I read two, cause that first one had me dying, bro. This nigga said, "Well, sorry, all ass."
Well, with that
But I know one thing:
Go ahead.
if they end this shit the same way they ended the first one with, "Oh wait, no, it was all a dream again," I'm never reading nothing manga ever again.
Peak is back.
don't know about peak. It ain't peak.
No. Peak, my nigga. Peak.
Well, with
When
that,
Dragon Ball come back.
that wraps up our
Dragon Ball
pod
is
for
not
the
peak.
week. We'll see y'all again on Sunday. More arguments, more thoughts, more discussions, all for you in your ears. At your service.